Hi, my name is Chudi Kalu. If you don't know me, go check on Google. Do a search on Google. For those who don't know me, I'm a real estate investor. I'm a property developer. I'm a rental income coach. I also train people on how to invest solidly for rental income. Today, I'm going to be talking about, today on this series, this is the rental income show. The rental income show. What do we do on the rental income show? Is to share ideas on how you can enjoy rental income. Is to share ideas on how you can use rental income to build wealth for yourself. Is to share an idea, strategy, or insight, give you updates on the rental income market and how it is faring. How you can use strategy to increase your success. How you can use strategy to build wealth for yourself. And that is what this show is all about. So the rental income show is all about helping you maximize rental return from your real estate investment. Now, basically, and you know what, you cannot maximize real estate investment without proper understanding. You cannot maximize real estate success without understanding how the rental, how it works, or the strategy that will make you succeed in trying to make real estate work for yourself. Now, today I'm going to be talking about how to replace your regular income with rental income. How do you replace your regular income with your rental income? Now I earn XYZ amount of money on a monthly basis, on the monthly basis, or even on a weekly basis. But how will I replace rental income with my regular income? How will I replace my regular income with rental income? How will I use rental income to build success? Why do we need rental income? If you have been watching this space for some time, why we do rental income? Why I advise anybody to invest in rental income is basically this. One, for predictability. You need predictable income. Number two, you need to invest in an investment that is indestructible. It is indestructible. So you need money that is indestructible. You need to invest in a portfolio that is indestructible. Then what? You also need something that is consistent. Why do you need to replace your regular income, your regular job, with rental income? It is because your regular job is not predictable. It depends on your personal effort. It depends on your personal energy. The day, for example, that you are not, maybe you become sickly, or probably you are inactive on that job, what happens is that you will not be able to enjoy wages or salaries or whatever income that comes your way. It stops at that level. Then why you need to replace rental income with your own personal, with your regular income is what? Because it is predictable. Rental income is predictable. Rental income is indestructible. Rental income is consistent. Why is it indestructible? It is basically indestructible because you know what? Everybody will always need an apartment. There's no software that will stop us from living in a house. Shelter cannot be override by Uber, by software, by new technology and all of that. So why you need to invest in rental income is why? Because it is indestructible. It is also a predictable asset. Why? Because you need to be able to succeed in your life. So what you need to be able to succeed in whatever you're doing. So it is predictable, it is indestructible, it is also a consistent way of enjoying massive return on your investment. So the idea majorly is this. The idea is that you need to be able to replace your regular income, your day-to-day income, even your business profit. You need to replace it with what? Rental income. Why? Because you know what? The massively rich individuals are the ones who understand how the rental income works. Now, I'm going to be right back explaining how it works very soon. See you on the other side. Let me just take a break. We'll see you on the other side.
jungle.
Now we are back. We are back sharing ideas on how you can replace your regular income with what? With rental income. Now the idea for massive success, well, we've talked about the predictability, we've talked about the indestructible, we've also talked about the consistency part that rental income gives to you in terms of you being able to generate income. So you need income that is consistent. You need income because your energy cannot do it when you get to a particular level. When you become sickly, you know why? Because sickness is normal for certain people. Sickness is normal. You get sometimes maybe you become inactive. Let's say for example you're a footballer, for example you're a sportman. The likelihood of you having injury is very, very high. And when you stop in your prime, what happens to your income? You need to be able to do such kind of investment in such a way that you can invest in predictability. You can invest in predictability. One of the things I love insurance company for is this. When they pull people's funds, when they pull people's funds, one of the major things that they invest into is to invest in what? In rental development, in a rental income development. Why? Because they know that one day some of these people will come for their claims, and when they come for claims, what should pay them is the rental income. So you find out that a lot of insurance companies, what are they investing into? They're investing in what? In skyscrapers. Why are they investing in skyscrapers? They're investing in skyscrapers in communities where they can rent out to offices, where they can rent out spaces to offices, to businesses and the like. Why? In cities like, in areas like VI, in areas like Ikoyi, so at the end of the day they can enjoy what? They can enjoy rental benefit. Now you need to operate your life as though you are running an insurance firm with your life. So whatever comes into your life, you're not depending on, you know what, the little pooling of funds here and there. What you are depending on is that you are depending on this one for sustainability. You are depending on the predictability or the indestructible cash flow or the consistent cash flow that what rental income gives to you. And that is the basic idea for investing for rental income development. Now, how do you start replacing your regular income with rental income? Number one is that you should create or have a steady job. Now wondering, a steady job or get involved in sales. Create something that has to do with steady, that gives you a steady job. Why? You need first of all, one of the things you need, a lot of people may not agree with me, but this is what you need first. When you need money in your life, the first thing you need to do is to look for things that can give you money. It's to engage in things that can give you regular money. Maybe it's a job. Whatever job it is, maybe it's a job as a driver, it's a job as Uber driver or whatever, or probably maybe even if it's a maid job, the job of becoming a maid. What you need first in your life is, first of all, you need to first survive. I'm not advocating that people live for survival, but you know what? You need to first survive, because it is only those who survive that can enjoy income, that can even enjoy rental income. You cannot enjoy rental income if you are not surviving. So the first thing you need to do, you need to have what? You need to first survive, and that's why I encourage people to hustle like an immigrant. So first of all, you get involved in you get a job, or you get yourself involved in what? In sales. Any commission. You need something that is steady. You need income that is steady. So because you cannot invest in rental development if you do not have a steady job or a steady income. If you don't have a steady job or a steady income, what do I mean? You need something that will help you to survive. Now, and that is the first level of you investing for what? Rental income. That is the first step, investing for rental income. So you need, first of all, you need to create what? A steady income. You need it to be steady. You need it to be consistent. Now you know that, you know what? Because you want to invest for passive income. You want to invest for passive inflow of cash. But you know what? You need to engage actively. Engage your active self. You engage physically so that you can enjoy rental income. First of all, you need to engage yourself. If it's to get yourself involved in a job, get yourself also look for opportunities around you that you need to take up, that you need to get involved physically with. If it's a job, get yourself a job. If it's a sales job, get yourself involved in sales. If it's to sell for commission, enjoy it. Enjoy it. Don't say you don't like it. You don't necessarily have to like it. What you need to do is that you need to discipline yourself to doing what? To ensuring that you create a steady income for yourself. And what next step do you need to do? Number 2 step you need to do is that you must turn your what? You must turn your income into what? Into a cash flow seed. Turn your income, your steady income. Turn the steady income into a cash flow seed. Into a cash flow seed. Turn into a cash flow seed. What do I mean? Now, because you have a priority, because some people do not know why they have a job. Some people do not know why they're involved in sales. The things that you are selling may not be there in the next 5 years, the next 10 years, the next 3 years, or the next 4 years. The job that you have, you may not even be in it in the next 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years. You may not be in it. So what do you do with your steady job? What do you do with it? You turn your steady job into what? Into a cash flow seed. And that is what most people do not understand. They do not understand. They think that, okay, their job is only meant for them to pay bills. Your job is not meant for you to pay bills alone. Your job is for what? It's for you to be able to have what we call a cash flow seed. Most people, what they do with their income is that they spend all of it. They eat their seed. The seed that can generate you rental income is what you are eating on a daily basis. So you find out that most people live for Fridays and for weekends. They enjoy the holidays so much, but they are not actually investing for what? For rental income. So why a lot of people are broke majorly is because they've not been able to convert what? Their steady income was into a cash flow seed. So your income is meant to be a cash flow seed. It's not just to be eating. So the reason why you have a job, listen to me, your job will never ever pay you the value that you are actually worth. Nobody will pay you the value that you actually want. It is left for you to decide what you want for yourself. This job, what is the purpose of this job to me? The purpose of this job to me is for me to have what? To be able to turn my income into what? A cash flow seed. So what most people do not know is that they despise that little income that comes their way. They look at it as nothing. They look at it as if not having potential to make them rich. They look at it as nothing for them to be able to write home about. This is not this little job, this thing that I'm doing. It's not just to while away time and all of that. So for them, they are not focusing on the priority. They are not focusing on the main thing why they actually have a job. Because the truth of the matter is that most people do not even know why they got a job. Most people, they just, because of the fact that, you know what, so I just own, maybe I can just make just little money. It is not just to make little money, it is for what? It's for you to be able to turn your what? Your steady income into what? Into a cash flow seed. How do you turn your steady income into a cash flow seed? Now, the reason why you have a bank account is for you to save it. To do what? To invest. So you're not saving for saving sake. You're not saving because you enjoy saving. You are saving why? Because you want to invest in a predictable or an indestructible asset that will give you consistent returns on a daily basis. What you're looking for is the consistency. What you're looking for is the predictability. What you're looking for is the indestructible income that comes into your life. That is what you should be focusing on. So the reason why you save, the reason why you should have different financial basket for yourself, or a retirement basket, or a rental income basket, is because you want to be able to invest whatever you earn into what? Into a cash flow basket. Now that is one of the things that is one of the ways we can make but you can make a success out of your life. But you know what? A lot of people are also not disciplined in trying to say. That's why personally we've been able to create, in our organization, we've been able to create a system whereby you can daily or monthly invest whatever you earn. You can invest it on a daily basis while in a rental income portfolio that we have available with us. So that is one of the ways that you can use. So you can take out that little funds that you have and invest it probably maybe with about 10,000 naira, 20,000 naira, 15,000 naira, 30,000 naira. You can invest some of those seeds on a monthly basis for rental income. Just imagine that you do about, let's say you have about you earn about 50,000 naira every month, and you take out 10,000 naira out of that money every month to do what? To invest in rental income. Now in 10 months, in 12 months, what you have invested will have been 120,000 naira. Now if, for example, you are earning 30% returns on a yearly basis on that amount, that will be about 360,000 naira every year. I mean, no, that we have about 36,000 naira. Am I correct? 36,000 naira every year. Now, just imagine that you do this over 10 years. That you continue doing this over 10 years. That means every year, every month, every year, you're probably going to be getting what? 360,000 naira every year. Just imagine you do this for 10 years. You're going to be getting 360,000 naira every year. What that simply means is that for that means for every month you'll be getting about 30,000 naira. That is how to invest for rental income. Now, what you do is that you're not just doing it once, you are doing it again and again. You're not just investing for rental income just once, you are doing it again and again. So let me go to the third one. The third one is what? You create more income stream. You create what? You create what? You create more income stream. What income stream do you need to create? You create more income stream. Now, what I'm saying here is this, it's not just this one. Because you need seed. What you do is that you create more income stream. Because the more income stream that you have, the more seed you can have. The more seed you have. So why? Because now you have a job. What do? You don't say, because now I have a job, let me go and start up a business. And that business isn't generating you money at the moment. So what you know just do is that, you know what? Can I get involved in selling something? Let me get started. Maybe I have a job in real estate. I have a job that is paying me and I'm earning good commission on the property for the property I sell. Now what I now need to do is to also get involved in another area of sales. I could start selling cars for a living. Why? Because I could earn more income. So the idea is to do what? Is to also generate more income, because the more income seed that you have, the more cash flow seed that you have, the more likely you are going to enjoy more or repeated income in your life. You're able to increase your regular your income, your cash flow potential, or investing for rental income. The more rental income you can access. Now, what a lot of people try to do is that they try to do what? Try to live on one income. And when that income stops, they cannot enjoy good returns. So for you now, what you need to do is to speed up this one. Is to double it or to triple it. Not even to triple it. Is to what? Is to quadruple it. Because the more you seed you have, the more rental seed you have, and that you are investing in what? In a rental portfolio, the more likely you are going to enjoy financial success. So it's not just to do it once, it's to do it repeatedly again and again. So the fourth one is what? The fourth one is now to do what? To invest in rental development. In rental development, to invest in rentals. And that is one of the things you should be focusing on. You should be focusing on what? Investing in rental. You should be focusing on investing in rental. So you have done all of this. So somebody will say, oh, multiple streams of income. It's not just multiple streams of income you should be investing for. You don't just have multiple streams of income. What should your multiple streams of income be tailored to? What should be the end result at the end of the day? It should be what? It should be doing, we should be investing in what? In this. It's not just enough for you to have, because you know what? All channels could also be wiped out. You could be wiped out. Because just imagine that, oh, you sell a car for a living, and you also sell real estate. And all of a sudden some things just happen, and all of everything just crumble. Like somebody asked a question, somebody was asking me, I think a journalist was asking, I say, is the recession not currently affecting the rental market, not the real estate market? I said to them, it depends on what? On the market that you are involved in. If you are into buying and selling of properties, you'll be affected by recession, no doubt. But if you are investing in rentals, you'll never be affected. Do you know why? Because every day people will need homes to live in. Every day people will need opportunity. People will need a place to lay their heads. And so you invest in that kind of opportunity gives you what? An indestructible income. So you know what? There are certain things that cannot be affected by recession. But for you, what you need to focus on is that you need to what? Turn all your income into what? Into this. Warren Buffett said something very pertinent, and I posted it online yesterday. He said a lot of people have been told that we should that we should not put all our eggs in one basket. But I say, put all your eggs in one basket, but watch the basket. Put all your eggs in one basket, but watch the basket. Now, what kind of basket should you put your eggs into? The basket that is predictable, indestructible, and that gives you consistent income. And that's just been the package today. So what you need to focus on, now you need to replace your income, your regular income, is to do what? Is to start investing for rental income. That has been the package for today. If you want to invest in rental income, you want to just maybe you're earning a little chat, you're earning some level of income in your life, you're getting some funds into yourself, you can invest with us regularly by calling us. There is a number currently scrolling on the screen. It is 07000 AFPING 0700 237464. If you call us on that number, you're able to enjoy or understand the kind of plans that we have available, how you can get started investing with us. That has been the episode for today. This is the Rental Income Show. I would like you to invite your friends to subscribe to this platform where we share ideas, information, updates, strategies, opportunities on how you can prosper enjoying rental income. That has been the episode. My name is Trudy Kanu. See you on the other side of success. Stay rich and free.